The driving force behind all of the crazy, not so helpful decisions I had made and continue to make in my life is my subconscious, because stuck way down deep inside of my melon is a whole series of negative core beliefs. Beliefs like I'm defective or I'm not worthy of love. Beliefs like I'm not safe. The list of these core beliefs for me is actually very, very long, and they came from the traumatic childhood and my terrible marriage that I mentioned earlier. I'd like to think of these core beliefs as like definitions of me. So if I define myself as not worthy of love, then that is exactly what I create for myself in my life. I live out my own definition. We all do. I'm not worthy of love explains a lot. It explains me being attracted to gay men. They were unavailable to me, so loving them was safe. And that fit into my definition of not being worthy of being loved, right? It also explains how I could allow myself to somehow ignore all of the glaringly obvious red flags that my ex was holding right up for me in front of my face and walk straight into a marriage with him. How about the belief that I'm not safe? Well, being overweight is my safety. There were a couple of instances that happened when I was young that got interpreted by my brain as if I am heavier, I can't be moved and manipulated. So heavier is better. I'm safer that way. So as long as I believe that I am not safe, I am not going to be able to lose weight. When I do manage to lose weight, it just comes right back. I mean, like I spent years, literally years, reading self-help books and trying all kinds of tips and techniques to help me to become a more successful person, to move on past my past, but nothing ever changed. Sure, I would have some growth, but really I would just end up back in the same messes. And as time went on, in worse messes. I had started beating myself up, wondering what was wrong with me. Why could I never seem to just apply the stinking methods and make things happen? Why was it so straightforward for some people, but completely beyond me? I now understand that all of that self-help stuff actually did a lot of harm because it made me feel worse about myself, like I was broken or defective. It's not that self-help methods can't work. They just don't work for those of us with trauma because self-help methods don't address the trauma. That has to come first before anything else. I'm not broken. I'm not hopeless. I just need to address the trauma.